mainly at this one. Hey, I'm Victoria, and today we are going to be doing a gorgeous red lip on Taylor. I'm going to be using 2 products plus my little handy brush, and the products are by MAC. So first of all, we're going to start off with this beautiful dark kind of reddy plummy pencil called, well, the colour is called Burgundy, so it's pretty easy to find if you're looking for it. Taylor, are your lips quite kind of moist and they feel comfortable to apply product? Yeah, brilliant.
Good.
I would maybe say that if your lips are a little bit dry beforehand, then maybe put a little bit of like Vaseline or lip balm on, but just be sure to blot it off with tissue beforehand. Otherwise the product can maybe get a little bit slippy and it might not adhere to the lip very well. Other options are lip primers, but loads of brands do them, so I'm sure you can find one. So I'm going to begin at the very corner of Taylor's lip and just kind of, sorry, I'm going to excuse me if this is a little bit tickly, I know it can be.
A little bit.
So yes, just starting at the outer corner and just following her natural lip line, blend the pencil up into the Cupid's bow. So when I say the Cupid's bow, I'm just talking about that little, the kind of the V in the top of the top lip. Yeah, sometimes people might be like, what is she talking about? It's this little bit here. And I'm using little feathery strokes, which you might notice, as opposed to doing one kind of fluid solid line. I find that the pencil will stay a lot more kind of in control and it's easier. If you've got a perfect artist hand and you can do one line, then go for it. But yeah, I'd suggest maybe just the feathery strokes to begin with. And I'm just going to mimic exactly that on the other side, following Taylor's lip line here. Lip liners are probably my top, well, at least in my top 3 products. If you don't have, well, either a symmetrical mouth or you want your lips to be a little bit fuller or a little bit smaller, lip liner is going to be your best friend. You can really kind of change the shape of your lips with this. I often overdraw them, or you know, if you want to kind of bring one side up a little bit, you can really just create that perfect shape with the liner. And then as you can see on the bottom, I'm just doing exactly the same. So starting in the outer corner and bringing the pencil down into the middle. So it's pretty easy to remember. I do the top, outside into middle, and then the bottom, outside into middle again. Just drawing them up gently in the middle. Another good tip that you might notice that I'm doing here is using the pencil more on its side. So I have got a really nice sharp pencil, and you can create a really nice sharp line with that. But I often find if you kind of blend it almost like so it's like a much thicker line, a little bit on its side, then when you then apply the lipstick, it kind of blends a little bit better. You don't get that really obvious 80s. Not that that's a bad thing, it's a really nice look, and I know it's very in at the moment, but maybe with a red lip, you want the line and the colour to blend a little bit better. So if you do a nice kind of thick line and even blend it into the lip, then it will just create a more solid colour throughout. And another reason why blending into lips is useful is if you haven't put a primer on and you find that your lipstick doesn't stay very well, the lip liner as a base will give the lipstick something quite, not dry, but something to kind of grab hold of, so it should stay on longer anyway. If you struggle to do the outer corners, then just gently open a little bit. You can open your mouth maybe a little bit more and just really get that pencil into these corners down here.
Try and keep the dialogue going.
Okay, sure. So there we have the quite thick lip liner. If you just give it a little bit of a rub, as if you had lipstick on, yeah, and that will still just blend the colour into the lips better. And we're now going to go in with the lipstick. The lipstick I've chosen is quite a deep red. It's a MAC Viva Glam one. So Viva Glam's actually a range that MAC have done. I don't know if you know much about it. That they've kind of brought out 6 staple colours, and the idea was those 6 designed to kind of suit a person in every different colour. and all the proceeds go to charity, which is like a MAC AIDS fund. So, you know, they're nice if you're kind of stuck for a lipstick and you're going into MAC. Viva Glam range is a nice kind of point to start at to limit down the colours. You know, you're not going to be staring at millions. There's nice 6 shades that one at least should suit you. So the red's a great one. It's quite a deep one. But yeah, I mean, I think it's lovely for your skin colour here. And if you want to brighten it up, you can always put a little bit of gloss on it. I think kind of, you know, autumnal colours, everyone's moving a little bit darker, maybe not so kind of orangey or neony reds, but deeper, warmer tones. And so I'm just doing the same as I did with the liner here with my brush. It's taking little bits at a time and starting in the outer corner and blending it into the middle. It might just be a habit of mine, but I feel like if you've got a little bit of a system on the lips, then you know, you're covering it well and you're getting the same shape every time. So yeah, just take the brush right up to the outer edge, right up to the lip line, cover the lip liner that we've already got on. And then exactly the same on the top. So outer corner, blending it in. If you haven't got time for the liner, then I'd at least say a brush is pretty important for your lipstick. If you just put it on straight from the bullet, which is actually the kind of lipstick as such, you might not get such a kind of sharp, strong line. So if you then at least have a brush, you can get like a sharper, more definitive line at least.
Okay, I'm just doing a break point there.
Yeah.
To move the camera over. If you could infuse a little about the product, it's great. You're doing really well.
Okay.
As techniques and informational.
Get a bit more
yeah. You know, the reason I love this is.
Yeah.
That's not what I want.
You can lift it if you want to.
Equal.
If you want to lift it, I think.
Yeah, no. I think that is. Hang on a second. No, because I've got I'm getting a lot of your hair. You see,
Oh, no, I'm
from the
sure.
back of your head. So I thought this would be a better angle.
Yeah. Which looks great, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Nice arms. You know.
So, okay.
My mom has.
Oh, shit. Oh, you have heard
Like
about it.
everyone.
That's amazing. I love that.
Good to go.
So I can talk to either.
Yeah.
Carry on?
Yeah. From that last bit where you were applying the top.
Yeah. So you can see how the colours are just really merging into each other really nicely now. And this colour looks so good on Taylor. Kind of hope it looks this good on me, because otherwise I'm going to not be wearing this colour anymore. And the texture is really, I mean, it's a matte one, so it's lovely that it's, you know, it's got a velvety look, but it's not dry. I still feel like it's quite creamy on the lips. How does it feel for you? Yeah, it's comfortable. Yeah. And the beautiful thing with the matte one is then you have the option, you know, to have it that lovely velvet kind of strength, or to put a little bit of gloss on top of it, and it can wear easily like that. And so yeah, lastly, if you just give a little bit of a press together, and there we have this beautiful red lip.
Excellent. Anything you want to say about the product itself, the luxuriousness of this, or?
What can we say about it? It is. I think now I kind of just said about the texture.
Where?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think that with a red lip, it's, you know, it's a lovely thing to go for, because often, you know, you're in a little bit of rush, or at least I know I'm often in a rush, and you want a really polished, made up look that, you know, you look like you've spent a lot of time on. And I think a red lip's really classic. always on trend. But it makes your face look kind of very done and very sophisticated, and it's minimal time. Well, hopefully I've helped you learn how to do it in minimal time, but it's a really classic, beautiful look in a short space of time and a few products.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool.
And then it's the eyebrows next, is it?
Eyebrows, yeah.
Do you want to take a bit of a break, or are you alright?
Maybe I have a sip of my coffee.
Of course.
Do you want your coffee?
No,
Oh,
I'm
you've
good.
got a red lip now. Should have done.
Can't mess it up.
I'll give you a straw for your coffee.
Sip it, okay. No,
Probably
I'm
be
good.
like breathing coffee on you. Very.
Do you wear? You don't wear a lot of makeup, though, do you?
Well, I do. I didn't put my eyeliner on today, but I always do blue.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
I love a blue on the bottom. Like I wear everything.
You have amazing eyes.
Thank you.
Do you ever wear liquid liner?
No, I'm so bad at it. Cause you know how you'll start to do it and then you'll go over it and it'll erase itself.
And you'll keep like going over and it gets thicker
I
and
just
thicker.
don't have it. Yeah. So I haven't
I
got
almost want to ask you, would you rather brows or lip or eyeliner?
You were gonna do liquid?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Do
you want
liquid
that?
then.
Would you rather liquid than brows?
It doesn't matter. Whatever you're more comfortable with.
I'm like totally comfortable doing either.
Well, now we have you on camera actually saying it's so difficult to do it. That's great.
I can't. I really can't. I tried too.
Well, should we do that? Let's do the liquid.
Mm.
Okay. You're like, okay.
I mean, at the moment, they're brilliant instructionals.
Yeah.
Just you
More
need to remember they
enthusiasm.
want to know about the product
It's gonna crash
and,
something
sorry,
up there, sorry.
and how it's changed your life and
Okay.
You're a better person.
well, listen,
I am better.
how Sarah Jagger manages to sell spackle. Spackle?
What's that?
Sounds
It's like polyfiller.
Oh,
Basically, it's a foundation that you put on.
is it like a primer?
Yeah.
Ah.
But, you know, whatever it is, you can put it on and you don't need to do anything else, or it covers birthmarks or whatever it does. But anyway.
She
And-
can sell it. Is
And
the
she
point.
said, when I first discovered spackle, oh my God, the whole world changed for me.
Oh my gosh, how funny. Where's she from?
Australia originally.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's such a Mac artist.
I am such a Mac. Right.
Well, you work with what you know, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. And I love other products, I really do. But people always say, "Oh, why is all your stuff Mac?" And it's literally because I feel so comfortable with all their stuff that, you know, I'll go to a shoot and someone will be like, "Oh, can you make these people up?" And I know
You
the
whip out
colours
Mac.
already, I know everything already. So it's almost like I'd have to go and, if I restocked my kit, it'd be refilling every, you know, like or relearning the colours and all that. Right. Ready? Okay, so now we're going to do a really lovely. Yeah, sure, do it.
Just, it's gonna bother me. You can flip
Just
it back
that
to the
side.
wrong way. Oh,
Is
there
it
we
like
go.
that?
Okay, yeah. There
Okay,
we go.
cool. Right. So back to Taylor's makeup, we are now going to enhance the beautiful red lip with a nice clean black liquid line. There's loads of different products out there that you can use. You can use kind of like ink pens, or you can do dip pots. But I like the MAC Black Track. It's called a fluid line, and they come in loads of different colours. But the lovely kind of jet black one goes with everything. Easy once you know how, and it's, you know, it's very striking with, I think, minimal effect. So yeah, it comes like this. It's a lot of people refer to it as a cake. A gel will do, and you need a little brush for application. So I've got a little pointed one here it's just very fine, and I feel like you can kind of go over it all and build up. Some people like an angled brush. I don't know if you've seen them. They're really nice as well, but I do feel like this one has a lot more control. So I've just kind of covered the brush in the product. And if you just close for me, and I'm going to tilt your head this way a little bit. So yeah, you want to start at the lash line and really, I mean, almost draw on the bottom of the lashes. That's not a problem, but you just don't want a little gap between the liner and the lashes. So yeah, I would kind of start right on the roots, and again with that kind of feathery motion, just almost like a dot to dot. It gives you control of the product. I have chosen this product because I find it really easy to use. I find that it doesn't go everywhere. I mean, often when you use really liquidy ones or fluids, they can kind of go out of shape quite easily, and then I find them messy. This one's just very easy. You know, where you put it is where it stays. And because it's more thick, yeah, it doesn't go everywhere. So yeah, little dots on the eye. Again, as with the lip liner, if you do have a great artist steady hand, then go for it. Do one nice fluid line. But I think, yeah, just for control, as while you're starting out, do like a little dot to dot. And you can extend this line. A lot of people like a flick. I often wear a flick on my eyeliner. And you can just really gently just keep extending the brush out like that. Can you feel what I'm doing? It's almost like tickly, just because you're just flicking it out a little bit. And that might take a little bit of practice, finding where it works. But honestly, practicing with this product, you'll just be a pro so quickly. So yeah, depending on how far you want to go, keep bringing the brush out gently. And I think we'll just stop there for the moment. I don't want to do some big kind of feline flick and then you think, I'm not going to be able to do that. I will show you obviously afterwards, but really easy with just those kind of little dot to dot tricks. Back in the pot, and I'm starting kind of halfway out on Taylor's eye. You can definitely start on the inner corner if you like. That will give you more definition and more feline look, but it will be trickier. So I recommend just learning with this product in the middle of the eye. It's so jet black, this liner. I haven't found another one on the market that kind of is this strong and dense. And I feel like with a liner, you don't want to keep going over it. You want to get it on there and be pleasantly surprised. And the nice thing about it is it dries pretty quick. So yeah, you don't have that thing where I'm asking you to open your eyes, or you open them to check how you've done it and it smears up all on the eyelid. Okay, if you open. So yeah, Taylor's got beautiful shaped eyes already, but they have just kind of made them a little bit more feline and elongated them. I just finished this look with kind of lashings of black mascara. And yeah, I mean, it's just really defined, really pretty. You look really polished and, ready to go out. At the same time, you can wear this every day. But yeah, really strong, beautiful look.
Perfect.
Yeah?
That was excellent. Well, very, very well done. Because I know how not easy it is. Not easy it is. Do I have English?